So it did definitely spread. Like now it's like kind of like here. I don't know if you guys can see. See how it's like blotchy, like lighter? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Mothers Teach. My name is Simone, and on this channel you can find all things of product reviews, motherhood, and homeschooling. So let's get right into it. So in today's video, I definitely wanted to update you guys on my pregnancy journey. So just like in my last video that I posted a few weeks ago, announcing my pregnancy, now I've gotten a lot further along and I only have 9 more weeks. But when you guys see this video, I'll probably be 32 weeks, making that 8 more weeks. And I cannot wait to tell you guys how it's been since the last time you saw me, guys, which I think was about 23 or 24 weeks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys like my experiences, aches and pains, some symptoms that I've had along the way, and just how I'm preparing for birth, which I did mention in the last video. I will be having a home birth, so I can't wait to kind of get into that just a little bit because I don't really have like a full birth plan yet. Yeah, really like a full plan yet. Everything's been kind of going so fast that we're trying to keep up. And the reason why I'm in a different setting now is because we're actually in my downstairs office. And that's because upstairs, I used to record up there and in our bedroom, but the upstairs office is now going to be Promise's new nursery. So I can't wait for the reveal of that as well in the next coming videos. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. So like I said, I am 31 weeks pregnant and I'm actually carrying very small. I think this pregnancy, I thought I was about the same as far as like how big my stomach is, but my husband thinks I'm a lot smaller than when I was pregnant with my first child, Priya. So I'm just gonna give you guys like a little visual. So this is what I'm looking like at 31 weeks. So I'm 31 weeks tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so every Thursday I do go up a week. So this is how I'm looking. She has not dropped yet because I did just have a at-home prenatal appointment, and all of my prenatal appointments are at home. So that's great with my midwife. She's excellent, and she does all my checks. So she checks my belly, the size of it. She's really good. She knows the positioning of the baby already. And so, you know, it just makes life a lot easier because now I don't have to take FMLA at work in order to get to my appointments, unless she sends me for like an ultrasound. She'll write me a script for that, and then I'll just call like our local like imaging place, or for lab work, which I do have to get that done pretty soon before our next week appointment. And that will be all of like, I don't even know what lab work it is. I haven't even looked at the email that she sent me, but if you're wondering, yes, she does refer me out to all of my appointments as far as lab work and ultrasounds. Anything else, we're doing it right here at my home. We just meet right in the living room and she checks my blood pressure. She asks me, you know, how am I feeling? Because at this point, you know, basic appointment is, you know, just checking your blood pressure, making sure that's good, checking any symptoms that you may have, discussing different things, questions that you might have, and then also just checking the heartbeat of the baby. So we kind of go over that, and that's pretty much it. Now, next week she will be bringing her assistant. So that'll be pretty fun. So the assistant will be there during the birth. And so I'm glad that I get to meet her beforehand so I can kind of get comfortable with her. But let's get into like the symptoms and stuff that I've been experiencing lately. So I honestly thought that Promise did drop, but she didn't apparently. So I've been feeling a lot of pressure, like really low, but I guess not as low as I thought. So she pretty much said, yeah, she's pretty much high up. She's still way up here because I am still feeling all her kicks, punches, and everything way up here. So that has, she has not dropped. So that's one thing, but she doesn't expect her to drop at 30 weeks, I guess. So we can wait on a few weeks for that, for her to get positioned and everything. Now, what she did say was I should start looking into spinning babies. Apparently it's a website. They kind of give you exercises and tips and tricks on how to get your baby to be positioned and ready for birth. So I will definitely be looking into that, and I guess I can kind of share my experience with looking up that if you guys never heard of it before. I will link the website, sorry, down below in the description box if you guys were curious about it as well. And now let's get into kind of like some symptoms that I've been experiencing. So pretty much from the beginning, like my skin is not the same. Like I know in my previous videos, like I was glowing and everything, and now I just feel like I look more dull now. I do have a lot of like skin discoloration here, which I did experience and started experiencing when I was pregnant with Priya, and it kind of just stuck. In the summertime, it kind of gets more apparent to me because it doesn't tan really. So I don't know what it is. I did bring it up to my midwife and she said that was a normal thing as far as the hormones. So it did definitely spread. Like now it's like kind of like here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see how it's like blotchy, like lighter. If I kind of push it here, you kind of can see. So I have this, and in the summer, in the heat, it kind of like flares up a little bit. It looks a little puffy. It's not bad. I don't think people can really like notice it like that. But of course I do, and I get a little self-conscious about it. But it's just been a lot of like skin things that I've been experiencing. So a lot of like breakouts on my arm. It's been a little rough across the chest. Certain areas seem a little bit more darker than others than they did before. So I've noticed that, and I understand it's all hormonal. So, you know, I know afterwards it might even get worse, because with Priya, I didn't experience all this until after I gave birth. Then my skin started getting like darker and blotchier, and I had all like the acne around the shoulders and things like that, which I am prone to normally, but it increases, I think, because of the hormones while I'm pregnant. So I've just been trying to manage that with like sugar scrubs, really only once or twice a week, because I don't want to do it too much and then cause abrasions on the skin. But that's what I've been experiencing. No hair thinning or anything. I'm not too sure how it'll be once I have Promise. And I don't know if locks, maybe they'll thin but not actually fall out. So I'm kind of glad I do have locks, because maybe I won't experience the whole like postpartum hair loss and things like that. But we'll see how it works out with locks. She does move a lot more. I thought it would decrease because she's getting bigger, but it has actually increased a little bit. It's very uncomfortable because I sit, my desk is over here and everything over here for my office, for work is over here, and I sit a lot. Whereas before I was up and moving. When I was pregnant with Priya, I worked as a medical assistant. And so I was up running around doing a lot of things, and this time around I'm more sedentary. So I try to get out, walk a lot. My midwife said, you know, walking and doing like the curb stepping is really good for helping the baby get engaged, which is, you know, dropping and getting in position. So I've been trying to do more of that, walking the dog in the morning faithfully, and then trying to get out hopefully during my like lunches and things. And definitely trying to get sun. And I noticed that I did not have an issue with vitamin D this time around, where I was very deficient the last time around. So I did really good with that. And other than that, I think everything else is fine. Like I said, I did experience like the widening of the nose and the puffiness of the face a lot quicker with Promise than I did with Priya. I guess that's about it. If you guys have any questions for me, or if you guys are, you know, due in November, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to, you know, connect with you guys and compare our symptoms and how you're dealing with things. And even if you have other children as well, I'd like to know that, because I want to know how you're managing it, because I will be a new mom of 2. So I'm ready for the challenge, but I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, so please leave all your feedback, comments down below. If you guys would like even more updates on my pregnancy, maybe even week by week, let me know. I can do that as well. Next few videos, I'll be kind of going over my home birth experience, well, my home birth prep. I don't really, like I said, I don't really have too much details on it right now. A lot of people do ask me if I am interested in like the pool or water birth. I am, but I have been hearing that a lot of people get uncomfortable and just want to give birth outside of the pool. So I'm open to it, but we'll see, you know, what I'm most comfortable with when the day comes. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to know more, please comment down below. And if you're new, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. That notification bell will let you know every time I post a new video, which should be every week. All right, guys, so I thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, until next time.